Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the video. In this video, I'm going to solve the traffic of someone else's city. Let's get to it. So, this is the city of Las Palmas, and this is from... so I downloaded a city from the Steam Workshop. It was created by Lawless, and basically it says massive traffic problems. Fix me, please. So I wanted to try to help them out. So here's the city. Let's just do a quick rundown. It's pretty big. 50,000 on the population. 50,000 on the population. It's got a decent amount of money. I'm going to switch my webcam here. There we go. So it's got a decent amount of money, but it's losing money at an extremely bad rate. 258,000 in the hole. And I'm gonna turn on Traffic Manager. So despawning is currently enabled, which is the default, and so I'm going to disable it. And so I want to show what the city looked like, and then I'll show what the fix looks like. And let me see if there's anything else that I want to mention. Yeah. Oh, yes. So traffic flow is 40% with despawning on. So we're of course gonna keep that up there when we disable it. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and no despawning. It makes it a more accurate simulation, but it's harder. And let's do play. So I kind of like the layout of the city in that it's very organized, a pretty grid layout. You can see like there's residential and then commercial. It's just very organized, you know, very symmetrical. So it's quite pretty. And then here's where all the industry is. And so as I'm going through it, you may be able to see some of the issues. So traffic is dropping to 46. So one of the issues is, okay, you got 50,000 people. How do you get in here? One way. This is the only way to get into the city right here. One intersection for 50,000 people. And you can see that it's hemorrhaging population. People are leaving because they can't get the services that they want. So one of the ways to fix the problem, well, the way to fix the entire problem for the city is to use the strategy of Diffuse and Disperse. And so there should be more than one entrance into the city. Maybe an entrance here, maybe an entrance here, maybe an entrance here, here. So multiple ways to get into and out of the city. That's part one. Part two is, if we look at the traffic right here, so all of the industrial traffic, this is the only way to get to the industry, and this is the only way to get out. So basically it goes down to one lane. One lane for all of the industrial traffic. That's too much traffic for one road to handle. Again, we need to diffuse and disperse. It'd be good if there was a way out down here. A way out here. Maybe a way out up here. The Pentagon interchange looks very pretty. It can be used, but I don't know. Maybe the person was planning. Maybe you were planning some other expansion somewhere, but I don't know. This highway could have just gone straight down. This intersection does not seem needed at all. So we're at 32%. Also, the industry has it's a really cool layout. It's got these fancy oval abouts. If I show which way the traffic is flowing, you come in, You can go around. You can go around, and then if you want to get out, you come up here, and then you come around to get out. I mean, it's really pretty. It seems like it's an asset that you might have gotten off the workshop and placed it multiple times, but this is really inefficient. If somebody just wants to go to this shop right here and get out, they have to come in, go around twice, and then get out. The rest of the city is in a grid format. This grid format would have been more effective. And then, so again, a lot of time traveled for some of the trucks that may be going into these earlier spots closer to the intersection. And then the other piece is the industry is all in one spot. Diffuse and Disperse. It would be nice for there to be an industry right here, right here, right here, right here. That way you spread out the traffic. Right now there's bottlenecks. Here's a bottleneck for traffic. Here's a bottleneck for traffic. And then if we look right here, this is incineration plants. And so when somebody needs to go and get garbage, these guys generate a lot of traffic. And so all of that comes out of here. And so they're probably going down this main road, coming up this main road. I would suspect. We can actually click on it to find out. Routes. Bam. Yeah, looks like a lot of them are coming in, and they're all going out this way. Yeah. Oh, there's one route going out that way. So there's a lot of traffic coming down this way just for this. You could spread those out again. Diffuse and Disperse. Where are we at on traffic? 19%. Population is holding steady. Last thing I'll mention is the other the intersection, highway intersection, is a diverging diamond. Again, I assume that this, you brought this down from the Steam Workshop. This is, this is not working. Yeah. I mean, all this traffic gets stuck in one lane and intersects another lane, and then there's one lane, 2 lanes, but they're only using one. They're only using one. So all of the industrial traffic is stuck to one lane to get out. And then they're stuck right here. And then they're moving right here, and then they're stuck right here. And then the reason why they're stuck is there's a traffic light. In fact, there's traffic lights everywhere. Imagine if you had to come from this building down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of traffic lights. In fact, in the city, you don't really need them except for unique junctions, unique intersections. But there's all this traffic right here, and it's actually being slowed down by this traffic light. I think that covers the city and what the problems are. Industry being all in one spot, incineration plants being highly concentrated, choke points with a 1-lane intersection right here, 1 lane right, or 2, but only 1 is being used, 1 way to get into the city. So let me show you the solution. All right, I've got the fixed game loaded up, so let me put that on here. Okay, so again, we're in Las Palmas. I'll go over the stats first. 64,000. So with the fix, the city has grown significantly. A lot of money has been lost. However, you can see that it's, instead of losing 250,000, 220,000, it's losing 83,000. So the trend is in the right direction. There was no demand before. You can see there's demand now. And I'm going to hit play so you can see the traffic, but let me show that despawning is off. So despawning is off. Okay? Now what I did do is I was doing the, the fixes, and then the traffic was just not moving at all because it was so stuck. And when we left that last video, it was around 14%. And so I actually did this. I'm not going to do it right now because it's been running for a while, so it's back to normal. But I did this where you clear traffic. It eliminates the traffic, and then you let the game run, and then the traffic builds back up. And with all the fixes, it finds its steady state, and you can see if it's stable or not, which it is. So I'll hit play. So look at this, right? This was all backed up, red, right? And one of the reasons why it's not red anymore, diffuse and disperse. Intersection right here to get into the city. Intersection right here to get into the city. For 60,000, it needs probably more, but this is good. This is good, at least for a quick fix. And then what you'll notice is that these intersections, these are the intersections that I use. They're available on the Steam Workshop. In your face G highway intersection. I think that they're really effective. I use them all the time. You can take a look at them. It's got integrated frontage roads, integrated rail, integrated paths. So it's I think much better for traffic than the diverging diamond. In fact, that diverging diamond I destroyed and I put in my intersection. Put in another one. Here's the remnants of the Pentagon interchange. Yeah, it's not needed. I just built a highway straight through. I was doing it very quickly, so I didn't try to do it based on looks. Okay. The other thing is there's a connection here, connection here, connection here for the industry. However, and I removed a lot of the traffic lights. Doing all of this traffic work, though, didn't solve the problem. It helps, but it doesn't solve the problem. What really solved the problem is, again, diffuse and disperse the industry. So if I take it off the traffic, you can see that it's holding steady at 77%, which is great. The objective for me is to get it above 70, and then you can fine tune it some more to get it even higher. Right here, bam. Okay, so all of this structure is the same. I didn't change any of this stuff, right? The residences, the commercial, all that is the same. But here's industry. Here's industry. Here's industry. Here's industry. Here's industry. And you can see that I left one, part of 1, 2, 3, so 3.5 of the industry. The others gone because I moved them. So still got about the same amount of industry, but they've been dispersed across the city. And so that helps with traffic flow. And so that was really the big key and the big solution. The other thing that I did is, there was the incineration plants. I can't remember how many there were. 10? Something like that, right? They were here. There was another big batch right here. There still is. But I removed many of them, and I spread them out. Put some right here. Put some right here. I replaced them with recycling centers, but the concept is the same, right? It's to collect garbage. I placed them right here. Place them right here. So diffuse and disperse. Get them spread out. Um, so that helped fix the city. Financially, it's better. Still needs work. Population has grown. People are getting the services that they need. Can't have a functioning city without good traffic flow, and you can't have good traffic flow unless you've got good infrastructure and you diffuse and disperse your road network. I think that covers everything that I did. The other thing that I wanted to make note of, there is no mass transit. I don't know if that was planned to be installed later, but if you do that, I think you can get the city well above 80% with mass transit. Oh, and then the other thing that I noticed, I mean, do you hate school? Where are the schools in your city? There's no schools. So that will help your city value, which will improve your revenue. It will also help with attracting more people to the city, which you can do now because traffic is flowing better. But I noticed that. I think that's good. I don't want the video to get too long. That's your city fix. And look at the industrial demand has jumped quite a bit. There's no residential demand. So I think, and it looks like you bought all the tiles, so you got plenty of room to grow. So you can, you can add a few more chunks of industry right here. This can expand. I mean, I did it really fast. You have a very pretty layout, so you probably want to incorporate these strategies that I mentioned, but with the type of style that you are building your city in. So whether it be, adding on to the grid format with industry. So you've got a lot of room. You could, put, you could put some industry right here too. So there's a lot of opportunities for growth, but the concepts are the same: diffuse and disperse, and you're going to be in good shape. So I think that is a fun thing to work on. So it was great. Thanks for uploading that. I do stream. The schedule is in the description below. Stop by, say hello. Not only to the person that made the city, to everybody that watches the video. Please like the video. Smash the subscribe or follow button. Turn on notifications. Tell people you know about the channel. I hope these solutions help all you mayors out there. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.